first 100 days, I have lost hundreds of thousands. I cannot even begin to count because it is just a depressing moment. Seriously, guys, I'm so confused. I'm in a place in this journey. Hi everyone, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl AsyDarlyn. Thank you guys so much for joining. To all my subscribers, thank you so much for keeping this family. It's because of you I do this. If you're new here, please join the Darlyns. Thank you to all the new subscribers we recorded over the past 3 days from Nezerville. Thank you guys so much. Like, the comment section for the last video has just been blowing up and I seriously love it. If you have not watched the last video, please check the links and go and watch that video. So on today's video, we're going to be talking about COVID or the pandemic or Koro, the first 100 days. Guys, it was the last week of March that the Rivers State government closed down the borders. A lot has been going on. Things have been changing. From that week up till now, we're counting, let's say 100 days, well, approximately 100 days. So I'm going to be talking about how it has affected me, things moving forward, my plans for this YouTube channel. So if that's the kind of content you're interested in, please keep on watching.
My name is Asitonka Aggrey-Abah and channel is called AsyDarlyn because I'm such a darling.
Alright, so I would say the first major impact for me is when events, because weddings, the moment he closed down the border, I was supposed to have a wedding that week. I know a lot of you remember I was talking about going to Owerri. I was supposed to have a wedding in Owerri, traditional marriage, and then the white wedding the upper weeks. He was like, all event centers should close down. That's talking about the governor right now. So the first effect, number one, event planning. And you know I'm an event planner, so for them to cancel large gatherings and events from that day, I'll say this first 100 days I have lost hundreds of thousands. I cannot even begin to count because it is just a depressing moment to think of how much I have lost. I had so many plans. 2020 started out fantastic. We're booked almost like 2 times, at least twice in a month. I was talking about like this year I have so many trips from Warri to Umahia to this place to that place. We had weddings left, right and center. So COVID and this whole pandemic really affected me. Like, mentally, I got to a point where I was so stressed. Because I'll be talking to different brides. You know, brides some are just stuck in one country, their husband is stuck in another country. What will happen? You know, that uncertainty. That's one of the main effects. And I talked about this, like how far it has affected me in my podcast. I'm going to link the podcast down below. I started a new podcast, guys.
So this is my new podcast, Nigerian Wedding Planning with AsyDarlyn. It's the first podcast of its kind, available on Apple Podcasts, Google. I'll leave links down in the comment section below. Please go and support your girl. Thank you, guys.
Nigerian Wedding Planning Podcast, live on Apple. It is the first Nigerian wedding planning podcast. You know, I like to break record. Like, I like to set the pace. So that's the first Nigerian wedding planning podcast. Please go and support me. I'll leave the links. Subscribe to the podcast. Listen to the episodes. I've just dropped 2 episodes so far. And the last episode was talking about, of course, this first 100 days. So please, after this video, please check out my podcast. And also, I have upcoming videos. I'm going to also be talking about it. If you want to know how I was able to start my podcast all on my phone, let me know in the comment section below. The second major effect for me is that most of my jobs are beginning to downsize, you understand? So a wedding that probably I was supposed to have for 600, they're beginning to go maybe smaller so that they can just have the ceremony. Towards the end of this month, I think 25th, I should also be in Owerri for that wedding I was planning to have. After that, then we'll do the white wedding in Port Harcourt, just a small joining and all of that. So looking back, yes, it's good that these events are coming up, but you know, if you know the kind of events I plan, I'm going to leave links to some of the weddings I've planned. I like big weddings. Yes, when I plan those big weddings, I'm like, oh, if I can also get intimate wedding, it would be nice. But the truth is, the joy, the fun, the vibes, the extra coin is better on larger weddings. You understand? It's better on larger weddings. So that's the kind of focus I had. And I really got affected. Guys. I won't even lie. Let's get to the third point. I'm an interior designer. Okay, so this video, I'm just going to be talking about how much these first 100 days of the pandemic has affected me. I'm an interior designer. I remember showing you guys a video of the house I had to do. Okay, so I'm going to leave that link also for you guys to check out the video of that house. We checked it out. They were still like in the carcass level, doing our measurements and all of that. But this pandemic has also put a lot of things on hold. That project is on hold, you know. It's not my fault that most of my businesses or the businesses I thought of is sort of tied in such a way that this kind of pandemic can disrupt. Okay, so that's the main one. So events, my event planning classes, because I don't believe that I can just be teaching you something that you cannot implement. Of course, I have classes coming up about small weddings, you know, those ones that they can implement. But I didn't just want to be collecting people's money for maybe teaching them how to do a big wedding, and I know they will not use it. So my interior design jobs have been put on hold. I also have videos coming up. If you want those kind of videos, I mean, we'll get to the YouTube part where we'll talk about where this our channel is going to. Okay, so the third point mainly is my interior design business, which is my second major business. It has also been put on hold because of this pandemic. If this pandemic has affected you this first 100 days, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. How did it affect you, especially those of us that are losing money? Because if the thing is affecting you just that they are locking you in the house, that one is not affecting you. Let's get to point number 4. And that's YouTube. Okay, right now YouTube is like my online business. I was to move all my events, trainings and all that to online. We are still working on that, but YouTube is like my online business, and I'm still going to, I've not gotten my pin yet. In fact, that's a story for another day. I'm just waiting to get the pin so I talk about my monetization journey. But so far on YouTube, I'm thinking of niching. If you're checking my new channel art, I have a channel art, a new one that I designed on Canva. I talked about, like, I put it in wedding planning videos and lifestyle for this channel. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, because I have a lot of things to talk about, but I don't want this channel to be scattered. I'm not sort of a family vlogger, if you have noticed, because I seriously do not know how to be vlogging like my day-to-day and all of that. And most of you, if you do not know already, I vlog on my phone. So like right now, I'm hiding from my son, guys. I'm hiding from my son. We talked about it on that motherhood video. I'm inside my car. I drove to another street, like just beside my house, to shoot this video in peace. That's how much these 100 days I've been locked with this boy inside. So that's also part of it. And I want a situation whereby on YouTube I'm able to niche down. I don't know what you guys think, because for the teaching aspect, I have lots and lots and lots of things to teach as concerning event planning, breaking down the business, how to start an event planning business in Nigeria with nothing, how to start an event planning business with no experience, with no money, start it from your house, you know, how to start an interior design business, my challenges with interior design in Nigeria. I'm basically talking about my own experience, but in a teaching form. And I do not know if those kind of videos rank, or you know how YouTube is. Sometimes it's very confusing for me. And also I have videos that I'm thinking of doing, like how I started my podcast using just my phone, have vlogged, raised this channel from 0 to monetization level without using a camera. I don't use a laptop to do my edits. I do everything on my phone, iMovie. I upload on my phone, and you know, those kind of videos. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I do not want the channel to be too, I don't know, here and there. I'm also planning to start another podcast. So maybe when I'm starting that one, I'll try to record my screen and use that podcast as my teaching, because I want to start a podcast, not just for event planning, but kind of like a Shaking Tables podcast with AsyDarlyn, you know, those kind of things. So we'll be talking about topical issues, gisting. I like to talk, but I don't want a situation whereby I crowd one platform. I don't know if you guys understand. So let me know your thoughts. I need suggestion, guys, because I do not want to just go ahead and be recording things. I want to know my audience. I want to be able to know, like, what kind of videos people want. Yes, I can be doing vlogs maybe once a week. I think I can maintain 2 times a week, or I can still do 3 times a week. Maybe if I'm going to add a vlog, I do 3 times a week. Let me know, because seriously, guys, I'm so confused. I'm in a place in this journey, you know. I function better when all my businesses are doing well. I find out that I'm not giving YouTube all my energy and the kind of energy I want to give it, because every other thing is not going as planned. And I know that I'm supposed to even be doing better now on YouTube, that event planning is not so serious, or interior design is not so serious. But because I did not start out YouTube thinking this was like my major work, it's still affecting me up there. So basically, like, my plan for YouTube right now is to find a way to make it interactive, educative, and also fun Okay, that's why I'm just asking you guys to help me. Please help your girl. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Should I even run a poll? You know, I'm still an upcoming YouTuber. Please make sure you share my videos, watch my videos, help my ministry. Right now that we are semi-jobless, please just help. Also, the next one I'll be talking about is the government's impact. Basically, I feel that the government is being very, very, very lazy with this pandemic. Right now, people are just back to doing whatever it is they do, because you cannot look at Nigeria and think that right now people are cautious, because it's just a few maybe educated people that are still wearing the shield, wearing the masks, being cautious in gatherings. But the rest of them, I think a lot of people had the COVID in Nigeria. If you're watching this out of Nigeria, let me tell you the truth. A lot of people manifested the symptoms. Loss of smell, loss of taste. Some did not take one drug, their body recovered. Some took normal malaria drugs and they bounced back within 3 to 6 days. Some took local herbs and they bounced back. So I think we should remember that the WHO had said that this virus is not as dangerous as people think. It's only when probably you have underlying medical condition, maybe like asthma, respiratory problems, or you're on BP drugs and diabetes drugs. You know, that's mainly why it's attacking a lot of our old people, our politicians, and you know, most of them have they're already on routine drugs, so it's really affecting them. But me personally, I feel the government is not doing enough. I feel the government of Nigeria is not doing enough. Why would they cancel WAEC? Like, I believe that WAEC can be controlled. It's a controlled space. These children are writing exam. You can space them so much in that hall. They can wear face shields. They can put the taps, but you do not delay somebody's exam like 1 full year. This is WAEC. Like, this is like very important. So I don't know what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And also, I don't think that we should be hiding away from a virus that does not have cure. We have to start thinking of ways to live with it, basically. Maybe that's one of the moment I heard that they cancel WAEC, I knew that event planning, I don't know when they'll open halls. For them to cancel WAEC, they will use it as a yardstick to say they will not open the halls for event planning. And that's really sad. I know that for 50, if you listen to my podcast, you hear like when I was telling people like what to do in terms of how to plan for 50, I'm going to also do a second one concerning that. Please rate the podcast 5-star for me. Leave a comment in the review so that I know that, yeah, you're from here, you're from my YouTube channel. Leave a comment in the review section of the podcast. I'm live on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google, and all of that. So I think back to this government talk. If you have not watched my isolation vlogs video, I'm going to link it up or link it down below in the description. So please go. I had a couple of videos throughout that isolation period, all the things we're going through here in the city of Port Harcourt. And basically, let me know what you think concerning this first 100 days. Has the government been doing well? You know, the NCDC, whether they are tired of giving us reports of me, I don't know. I have lots of videos concerning starting up an interior an event planning business, starting up an interior design business, how to choose, how to get your directory, how to get everything, how to source for vendors, those kind of videos. I have a video talking about how to start a podcast. And you know, I vlog on my phone, so sometimes I'm thinking, Jesus, how am I going to do this video comprehensively when I'm using the phone that I used to start the podcast to do the vlog? So what are you guys going to see? Like, if I had a camera, I still have that M50. It's just that I don't use it because I like to do my edits on my phone. Very easy. When I'm carrying my baby, I'm just editing video. I'm pushing it, you know. That's just easy content. And just let me know what you guys think about the videos. What kind of videos would you want to see from me? I'm in Port Harcourt here. I can also do an isolation follow-up video, maybe going to, today is Sunday, maybe going around the markets, going around supermarkets. I have a couple of supermarket videos in that isolation vlog playlist, showing you people, if people are still doing social distancing, wearing masks and still wearing gloves and being very cautious, because you're going to the supermarket. Remember that people are touching those items, you know, those kind of things. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. This video is the first 100 days of COVID-19 and the journey so far. Let me know how these 100 days have been for you and your fans. Remember to subscribe, click the link, and I'll see you in my next video.